Hi everybody, it's Kayla, and welcome back to another speed build in The Sims 4. Oh my god, you guys, I'm sorry. I keep posting build videos, I know. I'm on a bit of a building kick right now. I can't stop myself. I love to build in The Sims, always have, and right now I just keep building things. So like, we really are out here, team. But this one is a bit of a special build, a bit of a twist, if you will, as to my normal ones, because I've been kind of recently trying to do more like actually usable builds. Like I have been renovating lots for you guys to use. I did a base game mansion recently this week. This one is a base game 5-bedroom starter home. So it's not like a starter like the lowest price level starter, because you know when you have 5 Sims or more than, or whatever, any number of Sims more than one, they give you more money, like 2,000 simoleons per Sim. So you start out when you have this many Sims with a little bit more money. So this house costs 27,000 simoleons, but it's got 5 bedrooms. So if you had all those Sims in there, you could afford it. And this is a very usable house. The interior is kind of sad because like, money-wise, we're not really there. But it has a toddler bedroom, it has a kid's bedroom, a teen's bedroom, and then like a master bedroom, and a full study that you could make into a bedroom also if you wanted to. It has like a computer and a chess set and stuff. So I tried my best to make like a really functional house here. Technically it's 4 bedrooms, but like listen, on a real life house listing, it'd be called 5 because of the study. So like, I'm calling it 5 and it's 3 bathrooms. So this is like, I think one of the biggest starter homes I've ever built, and it's base game only. So I was really proud of this, okay? You're welcome. It's on my gallery. My origin ID is lilsimsie if you want to download that and play with it, because anyone can. It's base game only. Although, you know who can't? Console players. You know why? There's no gallery on console. Can we talk about that for a second? The console, I think that The Sims 4 on console is really good, but not for people that play The Sims on PC. Like, I think to make the jump to console from PC is really hard because there's like less packs, no gallery, no custom content. But if you're playing on console and it's your first time playing The Sims, I think it's great for you. But anyway, that's my thoughts on console. Also, the controls are really hard. I think it's one of those things where like coming as a PC player to console, it's difficult, but if you learned on console, it's not. But like as a PC player, when I played on console for the first time, it was really frustrating because I knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't know how to like do it well or quickly because the controls were kind of fiddly and weird. But I feel like if you learned that way, it isn't a problem. Also, I never play things on console ever, so like, I don't know. But isn't it wild there's no gallery on the console? I feel like the gallery, I mean, I get that they can't make that work, but the gallery is like the biggest part of The Sims 4. I mean, it's not the biggest, but like, it's a huge part of The Sims 4. Like, I think a lot of people, if they didn't have the gallery, wouldn't play The Sims the way that they do. Because I mostly do in my own building. Like, I don't really ever use the gallery to get builds for things, but I know that, like, the vast majority of players, like, I'm assuming a lot of you guys probably use my builds and stuff, and I feel like if they didn't have the gallery, it changes the entire, like, Sims experience, because you can't use other people's builds and you have, like, the existing ones in the game. Like, the pancake house, you think I want that and that's it? No, no, no. And, like, imagine if all the builds you had were just the ones in Del Sol Valley. You know what I mean? But it's okay. We're working through it. I uncovered another issue with Get Famous today, by the way. I was reading bios, and I was reading Vanessa's bio, and yikes, the bio tries to say that she has starred in a few commercials, but it says she's stared in a few commercials, which, I mean, I respect it. I respect her and her commercial staring, but I imagine that they meant for it to say starred, and it doesn't say that. So, it's just, there's so many things about Get Famous, like little things like that, like the missing toilets in half of the builds, and Vanessa's staring in commercials. Like, there's so many little things that I feel like were just these oversights, that how did that happen? Like, did no one proofread the bios they wrote? Like, did no one, like, proof check the builds for toilets? Like, what? How did that happen? I don't know. In case you missed it, you guys, in Get Famous, the world, a lot of the mansions are missing toilets in most of the bathrooms, which, there's, like, 4 bathrooms and 1 toilet in the whole house, so it just is so weird to me how that happened. I don't know. I mean, trust me, I've done my fair share of, like, forgetfulness in builds. Like, I've forgotten to put fridges in builds before. Like, I'll have a whole kitchen and no fridge, so I'm one to talk, but, like, I didn't release a pack that people paid $40 for, and I'm not the official Sims team that's releasing official Sims builds for the official Sims game. And I didn't forget a toilet 4 times in one house. And then go on to do it again in 3 more houses. I'm sorry. I swear I'll stop. I love Get Famous. I'm never gonna let that thing go though. Like the toilet thing, I swear I'll never let it go. The fact that that happened is so funny to me because there's this joke on my stream because sometimes when I'm building on stream, people are very pushy about like because they don't know my thought process, but they're watching it real time. So they'll notice something that I might like intend to get to later. For example, like one time I was renovating a house, and so I had like broken down the walls of the bathroom. So it was just like the walls were missing, but all the stuff was still there. So there was like a toilet in the middle of the room. But I was gonna get rid of it and move it later. I just was working on like the kitchen at the time, so I kind of just had like half broken down walls and like half done bathrooms and stuff. And like I knew it was gonna be gotten to later, but obviously they couldn't tell that I was thinking that. And so these people in my chat were like, "Oh my god, you forgot the toilet, fix it, oh my god," like it's the end of the world. And there's this like, "You forgot the toilet" joke on my streams, and then the Sims went and forgot the toilets in like all their builds, and it was really funny when it happened. And like, get it. But anyway, check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/lilsimsie. Also, I'm sorry for doing so many build videos, you guys. I swear I am sorry about that. I'm also not sorry because I love doing build videos, but like, where did my Let's Plays go? They turned into starter homes. Who knew? Am I right, team? This is a pretty short build video, especially considering it's a 5-bedroom house, but again, the whole interior is kind of empty. It makes me sad to furnish like this because I always want to add in so much more stuff than I can, but I have this tiny budget where I'm like, okay, I can have 1 plant, and that's it. 1. And I want to like put clutter in the kitchen and like there are no cabinets in the kitchen. It makes me really sad to furnish this way, but I guess this is a different kind of house. Like the purpose here isn't to have like a beautiful house. The purpose is to have a functional house that looks decent, and then as your Sims get more money, you can add on to it. So I get it. Also, I think it's pretty rare to find 2-story starter homes. I think, like, I used to, back when I barely ever built, I would play a lot of legacy challenges, and so I would be looking for cheap houses that had like a lot of space and 2 stories because I always wanted a 2nd floor because it made my houses look nicer and more expensive. I feel like it makes the house look bigger when it's 2 stories, you know? It does, quite literally. And so I always wanted these like cheap 2-story big starter homes, and they're pretty hard to come by because people like me that do a lot of building never build them. So I'm sorry about that. I swear I'll build more things like this that are actually usable, you guys. I swear, at some point I will. This is just the beginning, okay? I know I've done a few starter homes like this. I'll link a couple. I have like, one of my friends started this like under 40K giant house family home base game thing, and so I did one of those recently. So it's like this but a little bit more expensive. It's just better decorated and it has a ton of bedrooms and it's pretty cheap still. So if you're looking for more cheap starter homes, I will find you some that I have done and put them in the description box so that you can go check those things out. I also didn't even stream this build. This is the first time you're seeing it. It's fresh content, but I do stream all the time. I stream most of my builds. I like build them on Twitch and then I post the speed build later on YouTube. So if you want to like check out my stuff live, real time, help me build, yell at me for toilets, I'll put my Twitch link down below as well. Twitch.tv/lilsimsie. I stream every single day. I'm just saying. But with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and cut off right here. We're getting close to the end of the video. Make sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe and do all those fun YouTube things. And in case you guys didn't know, I post new videos every single day, and so I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. I even did face cam for this one, okay? I never do that. What are our thoughts? Actually, don't tell me your thoughts. I don't want to be called ugly. I'm painfully self-conscious. Please be nice to me. Oh my god.